My name is JeNae. I am from New York. I grew up in Atlanta, and I moved to Lisbon with my husband last year, mainly because of Trump.
How hard is starting a new life in Portugal, a country often associated with summer vacations? What are the struggles?
These stairs are no joke.
And how did JeNae find a community in Lisbon? This morning, JeNae is going grocery shopping, an everyday challenge for her. Because supermarkets in Lisbon are very different to the US. The sizes, the options, and of course, the ingredients.
There's a lot of American products here, but the ingredients are different. They probably took out the things that are not like EU regulated, which is probably a lot of things. And a lot of the food here have like health scores on them, where that's not really big in the States at all.
JeNae's happy about that, but for her, the real issue with grocery shopping was the pace.
I was originally pretty upset. I was very frustrated. I had the go in me, so I'm like, what's taking so long? Why are you doing that? You see me standing here, but I think it was an entitlement that I had of you see me here, service me, essentially.
But a big plus for JeNae is that food is mostly cheaper here compared to the US. What is expensive though are property prices, especially considering local incomes. Lisbon is the least affordable city in Europe. 110 square meters cost them around 1,600 euros in rent, just under $2,000. JeNae and her husband work remotely. She's studying, so they currently live off his income. He works with the US government and prefers to stay off camera.
My husband and I are both Black Americans, and the uptick in police violence, especially after 2020 when there was just an influx of violence against unarmed Black people, and Trump's alignment with the police unions that, work to give police immunity to those types of crimes made me feel like I wasn't respected as a citizen, that my life wasn't as valuable.
They first considered leaving the US in 2022 when the nationwide right to abortion was revoked. They felt like they needed to plan ahead in case things continued to move in that direction.
This was taken the first time we came to Portugal. And it was kind of the moment we decided we wanted to move here.
Fast forward to 2024, Donald Trump against Joe Biden. JeNae was sure Trump would win. She never thought she would leave the US, so the move was really hard for her.
I always thought that the US would be home where I ended. I just don't see that anymore though.
JeNae is getting ready for her all-Portuguese Pilates class, though she doesn't speak much of the language yet. For now, she uses apps and tries to expose herself to the language as much as possible in everyday life.
To learn more of the language, I was doing sports classes, dance classes in the States. And so I figured coming in, I can learn vocabulary for things that aren't as easy to learn on apps or the things that they don't teach you right away.
Expira 4, 3, 2, 1, expira 4.
Her Portuguese skills are still very limited, which is why JeNae has decided to take up lessons soon.
Só para a ponta dos pés. Isso. Encaixa bem a bacia.
But for now, she still speaks English a lot.
People try to joke with me or kind of give me chat. I don't really always understand what they mean, because sometimes they'll switch into English, but they'll say the phrases that they would say in Portuguese. So I'm I have to kind of try to put two and two together to get what they're trying to say.
Portugal ranks 5th in Europe when it comes to the population's English skills, so you can get by well enough with just English. But you do have to be prepared for physical exercise when in Lisbon.
These stairs are no joke. I had to prepare myself before I came here to physically walk these hills, these stairs that are very common. You have big hills, lots of stairs.
Finding local friends was hard for her, as many of them already have their circle, JeNae says. But she found community through other expats from the US. There are about 14,000 in Portugal, and nearly half of them live in Lisbon. JeNae and her husband became part of a community of queer Black Americans through a friend finder app.
Hola, boa tarde. Jarro sangria? Obrigada.
Having a community with a shared identity means a lot to them.
Community here helps make this move more sustainable. Because yes, it's cool, the novice of it all, but oh, I've moved to a new place. Yay, new things all the time. But then it gets to a point where you don't want to feel new, you want to feel home.
It feels good to meet people who understand the surprises that experiencing a new culture can hold.
Why wine same price as water? Right. Equal sign.
Right, money does not move the Portuguese. Like in the States, you throw some extra money on it and like, boom, it's done. In Portugal, they do not give a baby. You could pay double, you could pay triple, you could pay quadruple. They said what they
They drink warm juice. They drink juice warm. And that's and it's so weird. Like I don't drink no warm juice.
Yeah. I was shocked by how they will play like US American songs with English lyrics, but the explicit version on the radio sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And it makes me so happy though.
There are also more profound differences to the US that all of them noticed.
I bet you can interject yourself into their conversation.
Walking home at 4 a.m. is a blessing.
Yes.
It is.
Especially as a woman, being able to like leave the club and walk home.
Exactly.
Like we all know there's racism everywhere. There's nowhere we can go that we're gonna escape some form of racism, colorism, something like that. I think the difference here is that I know I'm not gonna be killed for being Black.
JeNae found community and a new home in Lisbon. However, Trump's policies still have her worried.
I still think about my family and my friends that are in the States, and especially those that don't have the privilege to be able to move.
For her, Lisbon is the place to stay. Her priorities now: improve her Portuguese and make some more local friends. Building a new life takes time, but JeNae is holding on to the Portuguese way of not rushing.
Being in Lisbon feels like calm, like peace. There's a weight off of my shoulder being here. It feels like a relief.